J. Allen Carnes, Republican candidate for Texas Agriculture Commissioner, endorsed by Texas Farm Bureau Ag Fund, has made a stop here at Texas Farm Bureau headquarters in Waco. And Jay, I'd like to visit with you about some of the issues. What concerns you about this race? What are some of the key points that you're trying to make as a candidate?
Well, as much as it is about me, my candidacy is about, opening up the eyes to all Texans to make sure they know how vital they are to agriculture. And I am a guy that can help bridge that gap with all Texans, and making sure that they know that they're a piece of what, our world does on a daily basis. It's very important to me, but it's a tough point to make. That, whether you're in downtown Houston or here in Waco or down in Uvalde, you are tied to agriculture, and it's very important to me in this candidacy that I make that and I do that well.
In an era of tight budget constraints and conservative government, how important do you think it is that someone like you is actually a farmer and rancher to have the credibility and the platform from which to speak?
Well, one of the major issues that we face and our industry faces right now, and even really the consumers across Texas face, is TDA was an agency that lost a lion's share of its budget. It lost over 40%, and it was the only agency in this last session that wasn't there clamoring for more money. So we're going to have somebody in that office that knows the programs that it runs, figures out the most efficient ways to run those programs, and which programs are very important for Texas as we grow, and very important for not only our industry but for the consumer. So I think it's very important to have somebody in that office that's committed to that office, that wants to be in that office and make sure that office succeeds and is there for all Texans.
As a farmer, as a candidate for Ag Commissioner, what are the messages? What would you like to say to the consumers, voters of Texas?
We've got a lot of issues, not only as an ag community, but as our food and fiber production goes. We got a lot of issues we face, but we have a lot of opportunities also. The most independent, the safest, affordable, most secure food supply is right here in this state, and we have to hold on to that. And that's the biggest message I want to convey to voters out there and to the ag industry as a whole.
So food security is national security, security for Texas.
Yes, it's security for Texas. Safety for Texas means producing food and fiber source right here in the state. We're all concerned about food safety. We're all wanting to know where our food comes from and the process in which it's grown in. And we do a great job here in the state of doing that, and we got to make sure for all Texans we do that in the future. So I think not only is it our food and fiber source, it's really a part of our daily lives and making sure we're safe and secure going forward in the future.